I bid you greetings to Nicholas and all who might see this video. My name is Barry C. Paul, and I'm sending this video to anybody who sees and hears it. The video pertains to a very unique situation I have. I have a very new situation where I have been picking up informational and telepathic messages from a very highly advanced race of beings called Husmas. Their actual name is not Husma, but the name they give me can't be pronounced, at least by me. But I call them Husma because of the way they look, okay? And they're the planetary-sized beings who exist beyond our universe. I've known about them since I was very young, but when I was a very small child, I used to have all this weird stuff as a baby, but I don't remember much of it, but I do remember that I had these strange things when I was a kid, okay? All through my lifehood, during preschool, when I went to preschool and on up back to kindergarten, I always had this strange bunch of voices in my background, my mind. And because I was only a kid, I guess they didn't tell me too much about themselves or show themselves to any degree because they were afraid to scare me. But they stayed there and they would talk, and they were like playmates. When I played with my toys or something, they would play in the toys with me by becoming part of the toy in one part of me. They took the action of one toy and I took the action of the other. Okay, so I had friends just like any normal child, okay, but also when I was by myself, when I wasn't playing with my sisters and brothers, I played with these beings who, even though I didn't see them, you would call them imaginary friends. But usually imaginary friends is just something that comes with you and then they leave. They were with me through high school, junior high school, and high school. All through my school they were there. When I got out of school, I started drawing very unusual drawing, which you can see before you. Now, this drawing, even though it's got some familiarity, is stuff I've seen in basis, okay, but I use something I saw in a science fiction movie. This thing here was a robot called Robbie the Robot. He didn't look nothing like this with this stuff in him, but I needed a unique casing, so I drew Robbie the Robot, and I added all my own computer systems, like a spectral analyzer. These are spectral analyzer with the digital computer reel tape. This is the kind of thing they had way back when they first came out with computer IBM. Okay, it was like the song goes. It was punch cards and light bulbs and tape. Okay, that's what this thing was. It was vacuum tubes, and it uses Y's and O's in binary as a computing source. So I created all that, but I added little futuristic stuff in it. Spectral analysis, a spectral analysis scope, wireless transmitters, okay, lasers, the whole rigmarole. Okay, this thing was supposed to be for a scientific analyzing unit. Okay, it was on a remote control thread where it could move around and analyze anything it capable on. It was like a robot, but it wasn't a robot. It had the basis of a robot, but it did more. That picture over there was designed by my Husmas. Even though I found out I really didn't need it, I wanted something tangible where I could communicate with them. So they created this idea. It's the equivalent of a Ouija board, but it's a cosmic board. It doesn't really contact spirit, but celestials are prismatic energy. So in a sense, they're spirits. But the basis of all this is that I'm drawing a whole lot of different new stuff that the celestials are putting for me to do. Okay, so I'm gonna have a whole lot of new work when I can get around to it because it's very tedious. I mean, not tedious, but it's time consuming, which means it takes a lot of time. Can you imagine how much time it did to do that thing? That took me several months to do that. Okay, the cosmic board took me a couple of months too. Not because it's just that much stuff to it, but because I had to think of what I wanted and what they were showing me. It's a fluctuation of a lot of stuff there. So I'll have a whole lot of stuff that I'll try to post as soon as possible. I'll probably have to start maybe the next month. I'll bring some down and I'll post it. But until then, this is Barry C. Paul coming at you saying peace, harmony, and have a good holiday.